Nah, we just went to the convenience store. First of all, we went in there, we played arcade games. So it was always packed and everything. And people just got their pizza, they hanging out, doing stuff like that. That's it. They weren't concerned with like, oh, the guy knows me, whatever, like, or I'm gonna get a hookup.
You grew up in that neighborhood, like knowing the convenience store, but they do not know your name. Like
they didn't know. Yeah, I can say they didn't know my name.
Who you were, but they didn't know your name, I guess.
Rare, yeah. Like they can recognize me because you're there frequently, right? But name, like no.
Were you ever like short?
That's for me to know.
Were you ever short on buying things at the convenience store? Because that's a bond right there in itself.
Oh, no! I remember one time. Oh, quick story time. I remember one time this idiot tried to not give me the correct change, and I was cussing her out. The one near our park at middle school. I was cussing her out with another friend there, and then I stormed off. And then she caught up to me like 2 minutes after. She's like, oh my god, wow, yeah, I never seen you so angry before. No, like she didn't give me the correct change. Like so, I think that was the only time I seen her too. It must have been the wife of the owner, but the owner was okay, but his wife, I don't know what's wrong with that. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, yeah, by Fairbank.
Yeah, that one is completely gone.
Oh, yeah.
That whole park is, I know they're doing a major like
renovation
there.
My
Yeah.
Gosh.
But
there's
that
a whole
one,
new entrance.
Well, they changed it completely.
Yeah.
Whole new entrance. All these things.
Right.
Yeah,
But
I don't know.
I don't know. I think at my convenience stores, like I remember just being like, it's not like I'm being short on purpose with money, but like I just didn't have the whole thing. I didn't know the price was higher, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's okay. Come back next week, or come back when you come back." They remember too.
And they
remember that. Hey, you're buying a patty, but you owe me like 50 cents for the last time. Remember, you couldn't let me just pass through with this.
That's funny.
Yo,
it's funny because they know me. They didn't know my name, but one of my brothers snitched me out, yo. They called my name in the store, yo. They called my name in the store, and after that, it was game over.
Wow.
The whole family knew my name, yo. They're not supposed to know my name, bro. They won't know my name. Hey, honey. Hey, how's it going? I'm like, we don't talk. I just put the item, put it on the table. You tell me the price. Oh, I already know the price.
Right. And I just buy it.
That's the bond we have. I don't buy a lottery ticket. I don't, do any of that stuff. I just get in and out, and now you know my name and you want to have conversations. It's not a problem. It's just it's not normal. And can you imagine you and your brethren? And doesn't it look weird? Like you and your brethren go to the convenience store, and the convenience store people know your name. They don't say hi. They say hi, but they know you.
But then they're like I'm glad I kept that out. Like
it's okay if they know you on a face basis, like they know you.
Right.
But know your name. It's kind of.
Nah, bro.
I'm not used to that.
I'm gonna put that as a no for me. Nah. I can be anonymous. We don't gotta establish a relationship type thing. Nah.
So
just give me the sour keys.
Another thing that's been going on in life, well, I just think this younger generation is different.
Yeah, it's a different,
Like this generation, when it comes to things and
like everything,
like everything is different. Like I've been hearing.
How are they different?
I've been hearing the little stuff. You ever been hearing the little stuff that's going on in like York Memo and stuff?
Okay, what happened?
Well.
So okay.
Some teachers, I guess, put the right to refuse unsafe work.
Unsafe work, yeah.
School teachers are getting pressed for their marks.
Really?
Put me on me on late. Yeah, nah, scratch that. What is it?
Like
Scatron. Nah, I wasn't absent. I was here. Don't call my mom. See? Don't make the teachers are getting pressed. Right to refuse. Doors with the glass. They're getting punched in.
Like
regular.
like a whole principal just said, I'm not coming today. A principal said that.
I mean,
they're like, I'm not coming today.
Previous principal stepped down too. Still.
Because what happened is
I think George Harvey and them fused.
They fused, yeah, and the fusion happened because York Memo caught on fire. So a couple of floors are damaged. Obviously, you can't have occupancy there.
Yes.
So their idea was to take the students from York Memo, collegiate, and then merged in with George, the infamous George Harvey.
George Harvey.
So it's two different like cultures just in
Yes,
the
in
mix,
one
right?
space. Yeah.
In one space. I think some of the teachers went there as well. Yeah, so it's a whole like.
So for viewers, when we say two different cultures, what are we really talking about?
Hey man, George Harvey's on some next type of timing. Anytime growing up, like George Harvey was at school, you're like, you go to Harvey, like, ooh,
Yeah,
ooh.
the reputation wasn't the greatest.
It didn't have a good rep still.
Not at all.
It was
You
on the,
guys experienced that. You guys experienced
It was on the
that.
same-
Yeah,
it was
but it
a-
was like
the whole-
only summer school, and I think even summer school was enough to let you know what the whole school year was.
okay,
like-
that summer school story, we'll probably tell that another day. That's a
Yeah.
whole series. Oh my god,
But
that's a
I
whole
mean,
series right there.
it was one of those things where the school itself, I just felt bad for that school, to be very honest. George Harvey was a very highly alkylate school because there was the mechanic, the shop, they had a lot of like
Wait,
Good stuff.
they
Good
had
stuff.
wait, they had mechanic
That's
shop?
neg-
yeah, they
that's
had a mechanic
neglected.
shop.
It's
It
probably
was very
neglected,
much
though.
nobody was taking the time. There's probably no funding.
That's
Certain
right.
things that contribute to the way that school ended up shifting. I mean, if you take away from anyone's ability to actually go and do shop, and or work on a body of a car.
Right, yeah. Cause Central Tech had that. I
Right.
thought Central Tech was the only school that had that.
No.
I don't know.
George Harvey.
George Harvey had that too.
I know a few people who actually was at George Harvey when that was there.
I don't know anything about that.
Wow,
Like,
I don't know that. That's you're giving me info. Like that's
I don't know. It's a very sad situation, though.
nah, but like yo,
it is a sad situation that's happening.
they said they said there's fights like every day. You go in the washroom and it's just bare people in the washroom.
Yeah.
Like, yo, yeah, you're
Bullying
hailing.
Fight
was
clubs.
You're
Yeah,
hailing
fight
up
clubs
people.
was-
intense.
And that's the thing. Back in our day, fights weren't like. For a fight to happen, like it's very spontaneous when it happens.
yeah.
But when the fight is set up, everybody knows where to go.
It's organized. Yeah.
It's like you just see a trail of people just walk in and it's like, what is this, Terry Fox run? It's like, no, there's a fight away from everybody, away from school premises. You have to come off school premises.
Right.
Yeah, because if you're on school premises, then
It's more problematic. And fights
You're
be
gonna get
going off.
arrested.
People,
So the one, I think the one fight I think we all know of. I'm not gonna say the too much details. What happened is, like you were talking about, spontaneous, right? And then when I'll call that person the referee, or no, the promoter. So when the promoter, what happened is
he went around the whole school.
he went around the
he did a
whole
lap.
school.
And by the time he came back,
This was like last period too. So last period, he said, "Oh, you two are gonna get it in. All right." He speeds walk out the classroom. We're looking like, "Yo, where's you going?" I was like, "We're paying attention to class." Bell rings. The first contestant, I should say, I'm not gonna name names. The first contestant was like, "Yo, I'm gonna mess you up," and then he walks up the classroom. So everyone starts going, "Oh," so everyone's following through. Yo, by the time we get to our stairwell, right? We look and it was just like, it was just a sea of people.
People parked their cars on the side of the street.
That's how it was organized. Everyone was just marching to the park. Boom, 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 boom. They get to the park.
That's literally like an army Avengers scene when everybody just runs in.
that's crazy.
Everyone, the circle, like everyone just formates a circle. Like so the contestants didn't show up yet. So
So the spectators did?
the spectators came first.
He had a live entrance, walking through the entrance and everything.
That's hilarious. The bypass line.
Bypass through, people split the seas. You see the two contenders ready to go in and start fighting. I remember, like, I wasn't even in that class.
That's what
I
I'm
just
saying, yeah.
remember, the funny thing is, I was there from the origin. Like,
Right.
I was there, I seen how it started at lunch.
Okay, yeah. I
I
remember you
was
talking.
there
Yeah,
when
yeah.
it started. Like, the whole problem started at lunch. And I remember just being like, oh no.
This-
Because I broke up that one.
oh, okay.
I broke up that one because that was they're fighting, like someone was going in, tussling, or they tussled into the street, and then I pulled them out the street, and then honking and all that stuff.
Right, yeah.
But well, basically, long story short, someone's family member saw what happened,
Right.
and that some family member was a yard man, and they say, "Yo, go deal with the thing after school.
Right.
So it's not even like the person had a battery in his back from a family member.
Ooh, that's wow.
But
He really got back.
so
Wow.
I just remember it was like a weird, like honestly, to like dramatic effect. I remember getting out of class, and basically it's just a crew of all of us. We used to par after school and whatever.
Yeah.
I remember it just feeling like a dark day because people were just walking. You heard the walking.
You heard
like the little. You heard the names and the conversations.
The chattering.
Oh yeah, this is what's going on. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Right.
People are going in their locker.
Like
drop bags, close it off because they're gonna come back.
They're gonna come back. Yeah.
So people from other schools that literally just showed up that day that we knew, they were like, "Yo, you came to a good day.
Like wow.
You showed up on a good day today." And then
Yeah.
And then we're there. Thing goes off. Fight breaks out. Cops show up. Yo, I never ran so fast in my life.
Yo, I did the Godfather thing.
And
I just walked at a normal pace. I didn't run. I didn't slowly. I just went at an average pace.
Because
everyone just zipping by me. One of the contenders ran past me.
all I remember is the police show up and they drove onto the grass. And all I could remember is when I seen that, I just turned around and started running. And I ran into my brother's house. But the funny thing is he wasn't even at the house yet.
Right.
So I just ran, closed the door, and then everybody started running. I'm like, what? I don't even know you. Well, he was running too, but he got over, showed up. He's like, okay, well, everybody's here.
Right.
Walked back. Cops showed up. Principal should have walked through to see what's going on, and nothing really happened. Like,
right.
Well, people found out after, but nothing's really happening after that. That was a crazy. That was a young. That was a
lot. A lot happened that day. Like,
but
this, I don't know. Just to wrap up the York thing, like, I don't know, man. Like, they're the teachers and like principals. They're in a jam right now. They're just like, yo.
They have a hit list, bro. You didn't see it?
Yeah. Yes.
The
teachers had a hit list for the teachers.
Yo.
Hate them.
Scratching them off the list.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, it's
some kids can't get suspended for some reason. You heard about that too?
Well, wait. What do you mean? What do you mean they can't? Like it's.
The article I said, like, they can't. Some students like you say you suspend them, right?
Yeah.
The higher ups are saying they can't get suspended. That's why I seen the article.
According to the article.
So that's why the teachers are bad. Are still there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But the only way I think of that is that's a behavioral thing.
You as a teacher, what have you done to exercise and exhaust all your options for the betterment of this child?
Yeah,
wow. They just throw it back on like.
But the teachers don't feel safe because they're
getting
attacked.
They're getting mosh up out there.
That's not safe. Even to like, I don't know. It just sounds sad.
Now, these kids like they're gonna make a movie on these. These kids are well coordinated, bro. Mm-hmm. Who's their leader? Well coordinated.
Who is the leader?
That is crazy.
It's real. Like who's organized?
That's gonna be a wicked Netflix series though.
What?
York Memo?
No.
The city, the school streets or school something,
School something.
The school connections or whatever. Like
it could be just about Memo too, because. Oh no, that whole
could be the merge of it.
The merge of it, yeah. Just.
But I mean, how is that any different from when you and I were like kids?
No, but like organized.
Yeah, we were organized.
We were organized. Like we were kind of organized.
We were organized. So basically, this is what I'm getting. York Memos, academics and accolades, and the ability to figure out systems and implement systems, combined with the street thinking, the hardships, the lives, and the restrictions of money, and even maybe a little bit of poverty, combined together has created this monster.
I mean...
that we are now seeing.
And then you have the teachers and TAs that are still trying to get their money because you got to pay up those people. That's danger pay.
That's, I mean...
Danger pay, the man said.
It is danger... No, it is danger pay. Like,
when kids...
My question would be like, what are the teachers doing?
They're giving up.
I never thought
This
of the
ain't-
day like that. It's a regular thing that teachers
me.
are getting beat up by students or oppressed by students. Like, I never thought to do that.
I mean, back in the day, that was probably very regular.
Cuss them out, yes. Cuss out to be like, yo, you can't talk to me any type of way. Yes.
Wait, we grew up though,
But to be
like
pressed, like literally saying, I want to slap a teacher.
that's what I'm saying. I can't even think of a classroom. I was in a classroom where like,
You could say, I hate a teacher. Some teachers would be so racist shit. You're like, yo, that teacher's racist.
yo, that's a whole.
I hate that
yo.
person. But not to slap her.
Like an actually, like I'm
you do
gonna.
that to the parents to come to the school and deal with the matters.
That's crazy. I feel like we grew up in two different like schools then, because I've seen and witnessed that.
You saw,
But wait.
you saw kids get punch out teachers. I see teachers got
Yeah.
caught in the crossfire.
I've seen kids back in when Fairbank was Fairbank.
Okay.
I've seen kids like come throw desks, throw chairs at teachers.
Yo,
I've seen a teacher actually like, restrain a child. Yes, like
Like break up a fight or
break
like,
up a fight,
That's
hold a
different.
kid down.
No,
like,
but I was thinking more like
They going after teachers.
like like you.
yeah, I remember being in a classroom where the teacher was like, she left because of my class.
Yeah, but this is different. They have like a list of teachers that they're gonna attack.
Like that's some organized like
Off.
that's some organized like
Yeah.
yeah.
And I was in a classroom one year where that was a thing.
Nah,
so
it's
I
probably
do
spontaneous.
understand.
It's probably spontaneous. I don't think it's like a hit list.
like
No, it was pretty organized still.
The only thing I could say was not spontaneous was when it was like, supply teachers coming in. Oh,
That's-
that's game over.
yeah. If you're a supply
We're not
teacher,
learning nothing today.
I mean,
Yeah.
apologize for my younger self, but hey, look,
Facts.
if you're a supply teacher,
I mean, like, mind you,
whatever.
The only supply teacher I rated was Mr. Burger.
but then that's
Mr.
the thing. This is the other thing. Like, how
I know he was
far
blunt.
how far are these like assaults, and then how far are these verbal assaults and threats?
How far?
Yes, how far? Because like, I mean,
Someone's
for
getting
example,
Donkey Konged in the washroom. A teacher comes into the washroom, says, "What are you doing here?" Someone Donkey Kongs them.
And that could be the plot. Insinuate a fight, and
I
then
ain't
when the
laughing.
teacher comes, you deal
I
with
ain't
the
laughing.
teacher.
Hold on. I ain't laughing. Wait. Someone gets Donkey Konged,
What happened to the hall monitors?
and
they can't afford them. What are you talking about?
Are you serious?
it's either,
That's a part of. They're not. Listen, when people don't understand school
remember-
systems and structures,
I remember our hall
then you
monitor,
understand. When they were talking, the
One of-
recent
oh, geez,
strike,
which
for
one? The
the
example,
big one, plumber, I think.
yeah. Okay, Mr. P. I'll
saw
call
Mark the
Mr.
other
P.
days actually. But when they say additional staff, hall monitors are a part of additional staff. So when they were doing their
Okay, I didn't.
social worker, counselors, hall monitors, office admin, those are all additional staff to a school. So when they went on strike, those are all the people that they're advocating for.
Oh, see, that's. And if those people leave and they go, okay, you didn't pay us
Exactly.
for
I
one,
remember back in our
That's,
days, no
So
one would ever try our hall monitors when I was there.
right?
The hall monitors, the first year I was kind of, you can get away. The second year, you're like, nah.
Okay,
Grade 10, I was like, yo.
yeah. So okay,
That hall monitor is different.
so the first hall monitor, I don't know what was his issue. I can't even say his issue in the pod, but when he left and then the new one came in, that's when people would try him, but they wouldn't try him like that though. Like you see what I'm saying? Like they wouldn't physically, like, this guy's like a tank. Like you're not gonna throw a fish at him. Like, are you crazy? Like, huh?
That first year, I got into a fight. I didn't worry about that hall monitor. But it was spontaneous. The hall monitor that fight was so quick, it didn't even, the hall monitor didn't even show up.
Yo, that's hilarious. He wasn't even there though.
He wasn't even there.
Yo, he wasn't even there. Nah,
You know why? Because
he wasn't there that
It was
day.
literally a fight, literally in between classes.
Right, yeah.
So no one really knew what had happened. But it happened.
It happened, yeah.
But I do not promote any violence. You know, that was my younger self. If I was then, I would have never fought. But at the time, you know, I was fighting for survivor. I was sick and tired of things, and I had, temper issues that I didn't know how to deal with. But I have grown, and yeah, let's just leave it at that.
I can't lie. Are you inspired by Kanye?
This is the whole concept right now.
Okay.
There's the whole parody, the satire that I'm
The-
doing.
You should seriously answer like, no, I feel different today, and you just have it on. Just.
So you've been letting some wild stuff fly, basically.
I'm not gonna let that wild stuff fly, or maybe I do make wild stuff fly.
So you're a fan of Hitler.
Hey, wait,
Oh,
whoa,
no.
whoa, wait, whoa.
Why would you take the mask off?
Whoa.
I am not a fan of Hitler. This is simply just a comedic.
Why did you do that? Relax.
No. You know what's funny? What you just did? I like how you said it and then put it back on and just went. Yo, I'm not a fan of the dude. Still, he's evil. All right, back to the match.
All right, now, okay.
Yo, when we get to this part, the way I'm gonna go in.
We might as well get to it right now.
Like,
look, for the exit, look. I don't know how they're gonna support the teachers, but support them. Hey man, if they gotta expel those kids, expel them.
They didn't talk about bringing the police in, but people are like, no, don't bring the police in because they're gonna make it worse.
yeah, charging minors for what? Especially if they
because
can't.
they've been finding. I think they're finding like things,
like things on them,
and then
yeah.
they're confiscating, and the mines are like, yo, give me back my dime bag.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna deck you in your face. I need to, maybe.
Give me back my dime
This is
bag.
all alleged.
That is a crazy lyric right there, man.
Give me back.
They're trying to take away their phones and like, nah, give me my phone back.
Yeah, you can't take, man.
Confiscating phones.
You can't. Confiscate is not even a word to even. That doesn't even happen anymore. I don't think so. That used to strike fear in people's hearts, and now it's just like, oh, you're not touching my things. You're not taking my things away from me.
Right. It's just straight up like, alright.
It just shows the generations are changing.
Well, I was gonna say, why don't we throw the conversation to, instead of York, let's go west.
Oh, okay.
Kanye West. This is a Kanye inspired thing that are going right now.
This is probably day 36 of his first series of tweets. I'm sure it's been 2 weeks right now, no?
That they blocked him? No.
No, the day like...
Just a downhill.
No, like... both of those, but like...
Why is it downhill?
Wait, hold on, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. Hold on. But I was saying, this is like this happened, 2 weeks ago when he did the first series of tweets?
Yeah.
Probably 2 weeks ago, right? Mm-hmm. Now,
He made another tweet.
yeah, he's